Hello everybody, welcome to the Munich MASH 2022, the Munich Action Sports Heroes. We are back for a 7th time and we are about to bring you the Wakeboard Park team contest. And I said Munich Action Sports Heroes, and we definitely have a bunch of heroes today, but none other than the hero to my left here, Rocco Burbage, who will be our expert today. Thank you very much for joining us, Rocco. The team contest, a little bit different. Talk about this for us, Ed.
So the team contest, we're going to have 4 teams. Each team is going to have 3 riders, 2 guys, and then the girl in the team is going to be the captain, which we love. They're going to be going head-to-head, so it's going to be one of the guys versus the other guy in a team, as it says on the screen, and then the same, and then the captains will go head-to-head as well. 3 judges, scores average, winning teams advance to the finals, and then 2 teams in the final to finish off the wakeboard competition.
All right, and we have a beautiful course here. We saw the rookies on it earlier on today. Let's take a look at the course here and a little bit of the details about this from on high.
Yeah, so as we can see, riding at about 35 to 40 kilometers an hour. All this setup done by Untitled. That rail there, the Anna Fryer, awesome rail, rainbow with 2 kickers either side. Nice pipe rainbow as well, loads of lines to be done on that. 2 huge kickers, and then the Rouge rail, which is going to go from the top pool back down to the bottom. And then up top, after those kickers, on the right, we've got the Anna Nickstad rail. That's a second feature with Untitled. And then we've got the signature feature from Claudia Pagnini.
All right, well, we can talk about it all we want. Let's have a look at it up close and personal. Okay, I believe.
My name's Gunther Oka. I'm a professional wakeboarder, and we're at Munich. My name's Gunther Oka. I'm a professional wakeboarder, and we're at Munich MASH 2022.
And I'm Mary here. I'm doing wakeboarding as well. So now we're gonna do a course preview to show you how it's gonna be here on the water.
Let's do it. Sweet. Let's do it. Munich MASH 2022, baby. Stoked to be back. Kick things off with this beautiful little rainbow rail. So nice for presses.
Have you ever feel a snowboard rainbow feeling? And then going to the big kicker. What a soft feeling.
And then these big old kickers. Oh yeah, we can go so big on those. And these two rails are brand new and so much fun. This little creepy creeper. Oh yeah. Are we gonna make this turnaround? Love that so much. Little quick rail to rail. How we doing? And that is gonna finish things off on the course, back home, safe and sound. Whew.
Pretty sick course, Rocco, and to be quite honest with you, I would not want to be one of our 3 judges here today. Let's talk about the judging criteria because it's based on a score of 1 to 100. And you got to be pretty darn good to even get up into the high 80s, which we have seen earlier on with our rookies. What are we expecting here as we look at the criteria that we're going to be watching?
So, as you can see on the screen, the judge is going to be judging on difficulty, risk execution, amplitude, variety, creativity, and style. And they're just looking at the whole run in general. Does it flow? Is the rider using left foot and right foot? Are they spinning backside? Are they spinning front side? They're looking at the generic run in all of its format just to see which rider has got the best run that stands out to them, really.
All right, and there are 3 judges that are going to be adjudicating our riders today. Let's have a quick meet of those guys. And so we're looking at our teams first, excuse me. So this is the first team. Anna Nickstedt will be the captain on that first team. So I guess we're not going to meet our judges, but they are Andy Kolb, David Vervin, and Maurizio Marassi. And they'll be keeping a close eye on everything. And right now we're looking at Gunther Oka, who did our course preview earlier. He's going to be starting things off for Team Blue.
Yeah, so Team Blue we've got consisting of Gunther, Nico, and Anna. And then on Team Yellow we've got Loic, Timo, and Claudia. And these are some very stacked head-to-heads. Very stacked. I think we're going to see some very impressive wakeboarding now. Nico and Loic out first. Both get 2 runs. Best team will then advance through to the final with the other team from the second head-to-head, which will be happening after this one. Gunther out here from America, Red Bull rider, and yeah, this guy's slay. So let's see what he's got. Coming off the dock, right foot forward into that Anna rail. Hard way 3 to 50-50, nice, into 50-50. And go big old toe back 7 with that mid melon grab.
We were watching the rookies earlier, and I mentioned, wow, hard to call them rookies. Now we can kind of see the level step up as we get up into the pro level here.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said, although the rookies were riding insane, these guys are the pros, so this is where we're really going to see it. Gunther coming in there. Nice big old chromo in that Claudia.
Making it look so easy as well. It's amazing.
So easy. And then hard way 2 onto that banana rail.
First time we've seen that, right?
Yeah, first time we've seen that. And I think that just shows the difference between the pros and the rookies. Awesome first run there from Gunther.
And it seemed like he kept good tension on that rope the whole time, and that's something I asked you about earlier on.
Yeah. I think that's, again, from experience, riding competitions, and then also he's got a Red Bull hat on, so
yeah,
he knows what he's up to. There we go, you see that toe back 7 with that mid stalefish grab.
They don't give those helmets away lightly either.
Not at all.
That's a status symbol right there.
There we go. Then Melon Chromo. Super clean again. As you said, line sanctions there waiting. Perfect. Let's see what score he's got after a very solid first run. 75, very good. Good starting score there.
Nice way to start it off. Team Yellow, Loic Deschaux.
Loic, this kid knows how to ride a wakeboard. So we've got Loic in it, Timo, and then Claudia heading up the team as the captain. Loic out from France. Here he is, only 19 years old.
Only.
And yeah, this guy can throw down some absolute hammers, so I'm sure we'll be doing exactly that today here at Munich MASH. Here we go, off the dart, riding for liquid force. Right foot forward. Nice, front board, passing the handle, then repassing it back round, going back 270. Right foot forward, big old nose. Heel
oh my God.
Nice landing as well, a little bit of a headbang, but still super clean. 50-50 onto the creeper. Ooh, hard way 2. Then coming out just with a little stalefish grab, rewinding it round back to left foot forward. Coming back down the line in that yellow jersey. Toe side. Oh yeah. Toe back 2, rewind 2 into the landing ramp of that. And then go fiddy-fiddy, fiddy-fiddy. Nice, back 3 down into that firecracker. Woo, I would not want to be a judge. Not at all.
Nope, thanks, not my job. Oh man, that's going to be a hard job. That was a beauty run from Loic Deschaux.
Yeah,
and that's coming from somebody who knows nothing about this. I mean, it was so smooth and so much going on in there. But the amplitude on this one jump, holy smokes, folks, was that ever massive.
Boosting it. Absolutely boosting it. Like I said, this kid is so good at wakeboard, and that's why he's in Munich MASH at the end of the day. Look at that. Then getting the grab, tweaking it out before bringing it back round to blind. Very, very impressive stuff.
So let's see what Loic gets out of this one. 72, surprising, in my opinion. Something was up there. Could that head bonk on that big air really have looked at the judge's eyes? One of those situations where you go, eh.
Maybe not so much the head bonk. I think it maybe comes down to the last rail hit. Gunther's hit was just a little bit more technical with doing that hard way 2 to the back lip banana and then the back 4. As opposed to Loic's 50-50 back 3, but I'm sure he'll be stepping it up in the second run.
Okay, here's a man that very many people know in the wakeboard world, Nico Van Lieckenfeld.
Yeah, this guy has been wakeboarding for so long. When Nico turns it on, you're going to know about it. So let's see what he's got. Nice, tail front 2 there, hard way. Ooh, very nice.
Did he touch that handle at all?
Yeah, he just span round him, didn't he? Chromo 5 there. Back 1 with another back 1, probably wanting to get the back 3 out of that.
Yeah, and the smile says everything you need to know about that landing right there.
Definitely. Then coming back down the lake, right foot forward. Nice, back 7. Super clean. Sorting himself out for the next rail hit. 50-50, 50-50 nose, and then a nice big old front 3 over that. Very, very good run again. Super technical, going hard way 2 on that first rail. Big old crow 5, super clean as well, stomped the landing. Again, going to be another tough one to judge, especially coming up against Mr. Timo Kappel. Here he is. Get that tail, then spin it around hard way 2 to switch back lip.
I want to see this next one, the jump off that booster, because it felt like he barely touched the handle as he came around.
Boosting up, mute, bringing it around to Scarecrow, then a quick back 3.
Oh yeah,
look at that.
He did twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So that's a toe side front roll with a front side 540 rotation, and getting the grab in there because, you know,
65. Well, the judges are being hard today. Sorry, but I don't know about that. Agree to disagree here?
Yeah, agree to disagree.
Okay. Timo Kappel from Austria up next.
Here we go. Timo in yellow. Coming in switch nose. Oh, halfing it around to then regular nose. Just falling off a little bit early. Right foot forward. Big old mute 9. Woo, that was big. Stomp the landing as well. Staying left foot forward, coming in toe side, onto the creeper nose. Wanting a little bit more out of that for sure, but just going with the nose press and then the back 1.
No delay at all?
Nah. He knows how to do a corner on a system too. Nice. Handle pass, back roll to blind. Not quite getting the land that he would have wanted, but pulling away from it. Oh, nice. Going into the corridor first, then hopping up to the rail, then going to the other rail, back 3. So kind of getting like 3 rail to rails on that, which we haven't yet seen. So yeah, as you can see, the pro riders stepping it up. And this is why they're the pro riders at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess the judges are looking at the pro riders and going, okay, we're going to judge them a little bit more on merit than anything else.
Yes, definitely. And they're just going to be looking at, as being pro riders, the clean landings, proper grabs, properly getting locked into the rails, and just making sure that everything is spot on. There you can see Timo going for the indie roll to blind, just falling out on his heels. He ain't letting go of that handle though.
But that correction was so quick. I mean, it's so quick.
Yeah. It's got to be.
39.33. Wow.
Definitely.
Right. Blue captain Anna Nickstadt will be up next.
Here she is riding for Red Bull, Liquid Force, Follow, Unit. She's got a whole list of sponsors behind her.
And she was up on the stage earlier for the rookie women, encouraging them, high-fiving everywhere.
Yeah, Anna's definitely someone that a lot of people in wakeboarding look up to, especially in the female scene, because she really does send it, like the other 4 captains.
Yeah, why bother with the start ramp? We'll just go all the way in.
There we go, going back lip, back 180 into front board. And there we go, KGB, super clean. Coming in left foot into her own signature rail. You could have told it was a signature rail. She absolutely bossed that. Front board back 2. Then spinning round to come into Claudia's rail. That awesome little mini mega ramp that they've got out here. Not what she would have wanted with the front side 180.
Damn, I wanted to say she bossed that one as well.
And then front board on that one. You can see by her face, not 100% what she wanted. On the way up, I think was perfect for what she would have been looking for, but on the way back down, a little bit of room for improvement. There's always that second run though. And there she goes, passes the handle over to Claudia. Claudia recently winning Wake Duel out in Lithuania at 313. Absolutely slayed it out there. But they see Anna doing the KGB, left foot. There we go, front board, getting right onto that leg, and then hopping round. Nice, that's why that's her pro rail. Yeah, not the one that she was looking for.
She wanted to grab there, hey?
Yeah, she wanted to grab on a spin. I would guess maybe a mute 5. We'll see what she tries in the next run.
50.33.
Cool. 53.3 for Anna.
Depending on how Claudia does here, you're going to see some score changes, but right now, Blue is leading with 190 and change.
I'm sure Claudia, being the captain, is going to do everything in her power to change that. And again, getting to hit her own signature rail down the bottom. Okay, here she comes, Claudia. Coming in switch. Front 2, 90, staying switch. KGB, super clean. Right foot, back lip, back 2. Locking in. And spinning around. Coming into a signature feature with unit part tech. Ooh, nice. Hitting the outside kicker on that one. Getting a little Mexican roll. And then 50-50, 50-50, front 3 down into the bottom leg. Very, very solid run. Stepping it up for her team and hoping that she can get her team back on top of that blue team as they are out in the lead at the moment.
All right, let's take a look back here.
There we go.
Concentration, jeez.
Look at that. So KGB being a back roll with a handle pass backside 3. And there, just coming on the outside of her rail, getting that indie Mexican roll down into that landing. before finishing up with a 50-50. And there we go, 60.66.
Nice. 66. So we're going to get a total score here shortly. There are over a scores. So Team Blue with a nice lead right there, 190.33, and Team Yellow with a 171.99.
Okay, so still all to play for. 20 points difference, so a bit of a lead, but Timo maybe not scoring as well as he'd wanted to. Nico still with a bit of room to improve. As we get onto their second runs now. So it's going to go out in the same order. Gunther, Loic, Nico, Timo, Anna, and then Claudia. And here he goes. Gunther. Right foot, hard way 3, into a bit of a nose press. Coming in toe side. Oh, toe back 9. Unfortunately, just popping the handle on that one. Not too stoked, but maybe not too much to be lost about, because he's still got a really good score in the first run. And correct me if I'm wrong, it's still best run scores, isn't it?
Correct.
Lovely. So yeah, he'll still be stoked with his first run.
Just missed
had
the
a
pass.
little fumble.
Yeah.
But now on the other end of the scale, you've got Loic, who's on his head-to-head. He's going to see this as a bit of an opportunity now to bring the heat and get his yellow team back up on top.
18.33 score. Yeah, he's not going to like that at all.
No.
Loic to show up next as he gets that line.
Okay then, so Loic getting ready. Previous score of 72 on the yellow team. Very, very good first stand-up run. Here we go. Riding for Liquid Force, Ion, out of front. Kid kills it. So right foot forward, front board, locking in, passing the handle, then passing it back. Then right foot. Oh!
Damn!
There's that mute mode 5, mixing it up from the heel 9 on the previous run. Nice. 50-50 hardway 2 to switch back lip. Then bringing it round, getting a little bit of a stalefish grab before coming round left foot forward.
And he landed those last two with authority.
He stomped them.
He doesn't like that water.
Then on that Claudia Rao, toe back 2, rewind. Then 50-50, 50-50. Oh, there it is. Someone showed me a video of that earlier. 50-50, 50-50 into back 5 down the firecracker. Very, very cool hit. Maybe not quite the landing he would have wanted, but I would say definitely a step up from his previous run, especially with that mode 5. I'm looking forward to seeing the rewind of that. Ooh. Nice. There it is, gets the grab, comes around and then quickly gets the handle before spinning that final 360.
And he's got power in his legs, and the compression on that landing was insane.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how high he was.
And here's that hit that I liked. 50-50, 50-50, then the back 3 round to back 5 down that firecracker. Just a little bit over his back foot. Wow, he did really well to save that by staying on that one hand without passing the handle.
And again, I'm speechless as to how they can make those saves in a split second.
Yeah. A lot of time on the water. That's where it stems from. So there we go, Loic stepping it up a little bit, 74.33. Helping his team out in yellow.
All right, next up, Nico Van Lieckenfeld. First run 65, and right now Team Yellow gaining some points with a 174.
So Nico coming in right foot forward, goofy. Nice. That hard way 2 with the tail grab, then toe side. Big old mute crow 5 again. Super clean on those landing. He's got them so on lock. Then onto the creeper. Not what he wanted. You can see it in his face.
That's 2 times now that he's not been super happy with that one feature.
Yeah, he's getting onto that creeper rail and then getting at the step up. If you don't get it perfect, you're either going to come off the inside or go too far into it. Super quick and clean heel back 7 there from Nico. 50-50, 50-50.
Oh, transfer.
Wow, big old gap over to that. Just getting the front side 180. Definitely probably would have wanted a little bit more. But I'm sure he can still be pretty happy, especially with the first part of that run, because that was banging. There it is. Boost, grab, bring it round, past the handle, back 3. Boom. And he lands so low as well. His legs are like human suspension.
Yeah, it just never ceases to amaze me, the amount of compression that's happening there from those big jumps.
There he is, just waiting for his score now on the dock.
59, wow.
And then Timo getting ready for his second run. Currently on a 39.33. Definitely a lot of room for improvement. It says there 55.34. If Timo turns it on, he could 80s. He really is that good. Then right foot. That's a bit better. Hopping it round to front nose and then back 1. Mute heel 9 with time as well. So much time. Then left foot onto the creeper, nose. Hopping it up 180, back 1. Much better so far. Getting a nice big run up into that Claudia rail. Took that corner deep. Nice, back 2, rewind 2. Oh, no!
Now the cable caught under his board, damn.
No, that is so unfortunate.
That's unusual.
Yeah, really unusual. Ah, damn, Timo. That's what can happen, though, when you get too much slack. We'll see it in the rewind. Bring it round, getting the grab, and then as he comes back into that transition, he goes to pass it, gets the slack, and then just runs over the line. Oh, no.
And there's nothing you can do there. You can't let go of it, or you could let go of it, but you're still going to fall one way or the other.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that was just the cards he was dealt on this one. Going so well as well. We'll have to see, though. Still part of the yellow team. Anna's still... No, sorry. Yeah, yellow team. Claudia's still to go as well.
Yeah.
Already beat it. Brought his score up anyway.
60.33. So now we're seeing some changes here in the scoring for the yellow team. It's only 3 points difference, really.
Yeah. So this is what it's going to come down to now. The captains...
Well, she went down at the end of her last run. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I don't believe so. I just don't think she did exactly what she wanted.
Yeah.
Here she is, left foot, front board, hopping it around to backboard, 90. Then left foot. Big old KGB, super clean. She's got them on lock. Into her signature rail, front board, getting onto the back foot, pressing, nice. Clean
what
again.
What is it you say? Bossed it?
Bossed it, yeah.
I love it. I'm going to steal that from you and use it in the future.
Yeah, go for it, mate. I'll just take royalties. Then nice. Melon, 180 into that Claudia rail. And front board. Oh! Going front board, front 4. That is a big old drop down from there. Yeah, round of applause. Yeah, Anna, well done. So maybe not quite what she would have wanted. Blue team.
Blue team started off strong.
And we'll see how Claudia does. And then,
I think we can call it that by virtue of Timo Kappel not having the run that he wanted in the first one is the reason why yellow wasn't where they were where they wanted to be in that first run. But now that he's had a solid run, even though he did crash with the cable underneath his board, he's brought them back up to another level here.
Yeah, definitely. And imagine what the score would have been if he hadn't crashed there. He got a 60 just hitting 3 of the rails.
Yeah.
So There she is, Claudia. Captain of the yellow team, currently with a 60.66.
Sorry, did we have a score for
Anna?
Anna? I didn't even pay attention. Ah, here it
There it
comes
is.
now. 44.33, okay. So, Claudia Pagnini getting ready to go.
Hoping to do her team proud. Yeah, she's ready. Right, let's see what she's got. Left foot, back two, locking on, coming off a little bit early. And right foot, there's that KGB again. She lands that so easily. And right foot, back lip tail. Oh!
Early crash for Claudia.
Very, very unfortunate.
Oh, and she's not happy about that.
Yeah, it's not good when the helmet's off, mate.
Nope. When you throw anything,
Yeah.
it's an automatic, obvious, no, I don't like that. Let's see what happened here.
She didn't quite get locked in on the tail, and as she came off, she just clipped her board on that incline going on the inside of that rail, and that's what threw her off. 22.33. I wonder how our team scores are looking after that. So that's both runs done for the blue team and the yellow team. We're just waiting on their scores now.
Yeah, that'll come up shortly, and then we'll get a better look at it. So Team Blue with a 190.33, but a really nice comeback by Team Yellow to get the 195.32. So that's a great job to come from behind, basically, and take over the competition here.
Yeah, well done to the yellow team. That now puts them into the final, which will be against the winning team of our next head-to-head, which is red, which is John, Felix, and Julia, and then the grey team, which is Pedro, Liam, and Marie. And here's the highlights. Loic. Oh, solid grab. Whoa, bolt. On that creeper halfway through around switchback lip.
That was checkered.
Ooh.
All right, so there you see Team Red versus Team Gray. John Dreiling, Felix Georgie, Julia Rick, captain. Pedro Cardas, Liam Peacock, and Maria Rouge, the captain for Team Gray.
Some very, very stacked teams again. There he is, John, Felix, and Julia.
Felix and his mustache.
Oh, well, that makes more sense. I don't know why I count it as like a fall, but that if you land it, 60 makes sense. I mean, I don't know if you can count like. Yeah, I don't know if you count it. They must have counted it, but it would be a. I mean, you rode away, but.
Very many discussions going on here. I think John being a little bit saucy there.
Yeah.
Oh, they counted that, but it was a fall, so they counted it like a landing.
Yeah, John's not bothered about it, a bit saucy. Seems like they're having a bit of a discussion about maybe Timo's score. Hey, Liam. Timo's score, getting the 60. Sounded like they were saying something that although he landed it, but the rope was under him, maybe they counted it, maybe they didn't.
Okay, that's what we're hearing now as well. Our judges are up there in major deep conversation about exactly what. We're not 100% sure whether or not it is that that one lands, not lands. So I guess we'll wait to find out what the final result there will be, but it could be the difference maker between whether or not blue team does in fact go on or whether the yellow team holds on to their 195 score and stays in the lead and moving to the final.
Yeah. Be interesting to see if there's a turnaround or they stick with the decision that they've made so far.
I've never been so surprised about like anything.
Dude, that would trip me out. I've had that happen one time, and I passed, and I rode over the rope and passed it around, and then like picked up the slack.
No, for me,
He must have been so confused when that happened to him.
Yeah.
Landed a nice
You can
clean
see the
trick.
handle in front of him and the rope going down.
Hey.
Team love, much love in the blue team. All around. All right, moving on. John is going to be our first athlete as he will head out onto course and try and gain some points for Team Red.
And who we got John against? John up against Pedro. Ooh. Okay, here comes John out on that slingshot. Right foot. Nice. Front board getting the pass. Little wobble on that handle as he came off. Then coming in toe side. Nice. Big old Pete Rose there. Solid landing. Then left foot forward onto the creeper. Front one, pencil 3 out. Spinning round. Doing the red team proud so far. Coming in with the game face on.
Oh no, he lost the handle.
Going for the heel front 7. Getting the first handle pass, but then just after that first 360, he just popped it.
It looks like he's favoring that left shoulder. Could it be that something just got him, a little twinge, and he didn't have the strength to hold on? Let's look at this
possibly.
again. No, it was a miss on the back.
Yeah.
But I think when he went down there at the end, he probably put his hands down to protect himself and might have jammed his shoulder a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he can keep going. But John Dreiling with a score of 39.66 for run 1.
Obviously hoping for better, but it's a start, isn't it? Like I said, we've always got that second run.
Yeah, and as we see from the yellow team, depending on the consensus and the discussion that's going on up there, you know, we could change in the second runs entirely. And Pedro Cardas is our next rider going out for the grey team.
I say I'm here from Brazil. Been travelling around Europe though quite a bit recently. Cool, this guy knows how to ride a wakeboard as well. I've got to say, one of my favourite riders to watch actually, Pedro is. Yeah, you can do some pretty impressive things. On that Hyperlight, sponsored by Red Bull. I just seen a little Ford sticker on there as well. So coming in right foot, nice, little tap on the top going back one, setting himself up left foot forward, going to the right hand kicker. Oh, seatbelt into Stalefish Pete Rose, I believe. Those grabs are a little bit quick for me to get them straight away. But there we go, getting onto the Anna rail, going 50-50 on the creeper, front board, back 4. Showing the judges he can spin both ways, which he definitely can. Yeah, then toe back 2, rewind 2.
That was super smooth as well.
50-50, 50-50 rail to rail, front 3.
Oh, but he lost the handle just as he touched down with the back end.
Just popped it. Such a shame, that was going so good. This one could be really interesting.
Yep.
Really interesting.
Most definitely.
So Pedro unfortunately just going down on that last obstacle there on that rail to rail. But as you can see there, big old seatbelt grab, then passing the handle, Stalefish before bringing it round. And look at that landing. Perfect. Oh, that is a juicy trick, that one. And the 50-50, 50-50, going for the front 3, just landing a little bit on the heels.
And with the rope behind, it's a tough one.
It's also tough on that obstacle there because rather than it being a transition,
It's
like
flat landing.
Well, it's actually a stair set.
Oh, it is. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, it's a stair set on the way down.
We don't see that from our screen here. It just looks like a a homogeneous flat line, but it's a stair set. Oh my God! Well, that changes my opinion of this sport completely. This is awesome. All right. Up next we have Felix Georgie riding for Red.
Red, Liquid Force, Red Bull. He's got all sorts of people under his belt. Right foot, nose, then hopping it around to nose again before spinning backside 180. Right foot forward. Nice, big back 7, super easy.
2 different color boots for a reason?
Just for fun, I would say.
I like it because it makes it really obvious for the judges as well. Just my opinion, but I like it.
Yeah. Here he comes now into the Claudia. Back 2 with the Stalefish grab. Just hopping it round to right foot forward again. Then coming 50-50, 50-50 round to route. Oh, and then just going down that firecracker.
Ooh.
And then a little hit on the hautnah. Good run. Definitely room for improvement from Nico, but I'm sure from a team point of view, he's just stoked to actually put a full run on the table, a full score down, so that he can get his red team heading in the right direction for winning this head-to-head against the grey team. There we have it. Big old back 7 from Felix.
I didn't happen to write down the score for Pedro earlier. Did you happen to write that down?
Pedro. I don't believe I did, to be honest.
Bad co-commentator.
Oh, no.
Not my fault. I didn't pay attention there, but we'll get it. And Felix Georgie's score will be coming up as we take a look back at his slow-mo action. So much style, though.
Very, very stylish rider.
59.33.
Nice.
Highest score so far in this group. Coming up, Liam Peacock.
Here he is. Mr. Liam Peacock. Good enough to house me for 2 years when I first moved down to London. Let me have his spare room for a bit. Yeah, and Liam can turn it on. Really, really can. Expect a double flip. Here we go, Liam, riding for Ronix from the UK. Coming in regular. Back lip, hopping around all the way back through to further back lip. Then hooning into that kicker. There it is.
Predicted.
Yeah, I know him too well. That double indie tantrum, super clean. Then toe side, hard way 2, same way 2. Locking in on that. Looking good. Liam going to be trying to match Felix's score. Ooh, very nice. Melon mobe there into the Claudia rail. Then front one, 50-50.
Whoa! Doesn't want to let go.
Nah. But yeah, the front side 180 to 50-50 and then trying to hop over. I think he's wanting to go front 3 down into that firecracker rail. Not quite getting it, but...
Marie Rougier having a good old laugh about that one.
Here
Let's take
he
a look
is.
at this again. The transfer was the problem. He got the edge of the... And now I see what you were talking about with those
Yes.
steps in here. Nope, that's my handle. I am not letting it go. Well, Liam Peacock, a triple threat. Strong grip, good rider, and a good-looking fella.
Don't tell him that. It has got bigger.
I just flicked water, sorry.
Yeah, so that was Liam. That's the second male rider for the grey team. And now we go back to the red team for our captain, Julia Rick.
Taking a look at some of the people that are hanging out here. A bit later in the day now, but the crowd's still looking good as we're waiting on score for Liam.
I feel like I landed.
Just waiting on that score for Liam before Julia goes out.
Beauty about the Olympic Park here, it's open to all access for everybody. And, you know, you can ride down here with your bike. There's all these e-scooters. You can park here as well. There you go, 60.66 for Liam Peacock.
Good score to get started with. He'll definitely be wanting to improve that, though.
All right, Julia Rick will be coming up next. That's not Juliet. There she is. Red team captain.
He's first, 24.33. Julia has a huge amount of accolades and achievements under her. Won almost everything. Going into that Anna rail, front lip, back 2, staying left foot forward, booting into that kicker, heel 5.
Super smooth. Had plenty of time up there as well, hey?
Yeah, definitely. Then hopping in right foot forward, backboard. Nice full pull, locking in on that. Riding for Ronix. Then coming into the Claudia, Stalefish back 1. Got a bit of speed, a little bit of slack, having to sort herself out before coming into the Marie Rouge rail. 50-50, 50-50. Maybe not quite what she wanted.
But the first clean run we've had.
Exactly, exactly. And also Felix had a clean run as well. So far it's only been the red team, I believe, that have landed two full runs. So Probably still happy with that in terms of the whole team basis and their goal as a whole. There we go, plenty of time on that. Stale back one. Yeah, nice.
That was, as you say, fully long. Just not going anywhere.
Nah. Landed on tracks, you could say.
Yeah.
That's what some people say.
50 points even for Julia. So that's a nice score for Team Red at the moment, leading with 148 and change. But the gray captain, Maria Rougier, is yet to ride. And she needs, as you see there in the lower third, a 25.67 to gain her team the lead.
So let's see what she's got. Marie from France, riding the liquid force. Coming in right foot, 50-50, getting up on the tail a little bit. A little hop round to switch. Boosting at that kicker. Big old mute 5. Real nice. Yeah, back lip. Frontside 270 out of that. Pushing herself as far into the corner as she can. Gonna have to do a deep water start though, unfortunately. Our riders can still deal with that. It's just not quite ideal because you want to keep the flow going, keep your speed up, keep momentum up. No, it's just hopping up onto that, going 50-50, then back one off the edge of it. And there's Pedro. I'm sure it was a cool one from his reaction, but didn't quite get to see that one.
Yeah, unfortunately. So
maybe we'll see that in the slow-mo replay.
Maria back up on deck there, maybe not.
No, it's good for the grey team though to get a run down. Just to try and even out their scores a little bit. There's that big mute front 5. That lip front 2. And maybe we see that hit that we missed. Oh, nice, yeah. Going back lip banana into the corridor, then back 3. Very nice.
All right, she's there. She can calm. She can breathe. One more round to go. We'll get her score shortly, and then we'll get the overall for where the team is before we send them out for their second heat, or their second runs, rather.
That's
51.66. That's a pretty solid score. So that puts Team Gray in the lead, just by the hair on their chinny chin chin.
Yeah. Yeah, so grey team ahead at the minute with 174.98, and then the red team at 148.99. So they're looking at about to claw back the red team.
Yeah, John Dreiling will probably want to improve on his 39.66 if he can. That should claw them back up there, as well as Felix Georgie trying to get past the 59.33. So, yeah, let's see how it goes in run 2 here as John Dreiling gets going.
Okay, John coming in, and a throw rail. Nice, going like toe back 2, but then rewinding it around to switch back lip. Toe side. Nice, tail nose peak there. Then coming into Anna's rail. There we go, getting onto that creeper
hold it.
Hopping up hardway frontside 180, then spinning it back round pretzel 3. Doing a corner at the top, and coming back down into the Claudia. Nice, heel 7, bit of slack, but he's dealing with it. Then straight onto the next rail, hopping into the corridor, 180, then front 3 out.
There was the run.
That's the run he was looking for. Definitely going to be an improvement on his previous score, and helping towards the whole team score for the red team. Yeah, nice. Clean Pete Rose there, solid grab. There's that 7 as well.
Oh, there you go. 68.66, a huge improvement for John.
Nice. This one's going to be tight again if everybody gets their runs down. Very tight.
Pedro Cardas getting ready to go for his second run. First run score from him was a 62.66. So if we're comparing apples to apples, he needs to get 6 points out of this one just to keep up with John on that one.
Mm-hmm. And obviously looking to land a run this time, which he didn't manage to last time. So here we go. Right foot, little jib, then going back one, then left foot. Yes, there's that seatbelt into Stalefish Pete Rose. Awesome trick that one is. 50-50, front board, back four. Lovely. Sorry, should I say front four? Same way. Coming back round. Left foot. Yeah.
Oh.
Big old toe back two, then rewind two with the grab. And then 50-50, 50-50. Oh, tap back three. Very nice. That's what he was looking for. Definitely going to give him them 6 points that he needs. Maybe quite a few more than 6. And that could really change things up now for the grey team.
I think he should jump into the 70s with that.
Here it is. This is one of my favourite tricks. Boom. Seatbelt. Passes the handle. Then gets the other hand straight back on the board before spinning it round.
Jesus.
Oh. Yeah.
That is mathematical what's happening on that trick.
And there it is. 50-50, 50-50. Then a little tap back three. Yeah, that's nice. Again, a little triple rail to rail. Not so much the triple, but hitting the rail 3 times, giving it a little tap. I've only seen a couple of riders do that.
Oh, there you go. 74.66.
Nice.
I'm going to start playing the lotto. All right, so Team Red still with 174 to 168, but it's Team Grey catching up quick like.
Yeah, they're coming for it. And here's our next rider, Felix, for the red team, along with John and Julia. Got Liam in the background there, he's out next.
I have expected his mustache to have the curls at the end with the waxes.
Yeah. Here we go. So Felix, left foot, getting the grab, hard way 2, going over the other side.
Ooh, just on the edge of that takeoff ramp, eh?
Chromo there, but doing it a little bit different to how you saw Nico doing it, doing a toe front roll first and then doing the back 3. Still the same trick, just 2 separate ways of doing it. And then on the Anna rail, going toe side, front side, 1 onto nose, back 3. Coming back round into the Claudia. Yeah, back 2 with a little grab before hopping out of that one. Felix always got a little bit of style going on. Nice. And then 50-50, rail to rail, and then hopping over, down, into that firecracker that brings you from the top pool to the second pool. Very good run. Maybe a slight improvement. We'll see what the judges have to say about it.
Feels like that run went by so quickly. So much going on at the same time.
Yeah, these guys, especially with the Red Bull hats on, you got to keep concentrated on them. Blink and you'll miss it. Yeah. I've got to say again, credits to the unit guys, because they have built an awesome setup out here at Munich MASH. Crazy with everything going on, super technical. And I'm sure all the riders, well, I know all the riders are absolutely loving it, talking down to them on the dock. Wow, 72.
That is a fantastic score right there, and now we have ourselves a race. 186 to 190. Still 3 riders to go.
Yeah.
Liam Peacock up next. And you said he's a pretty confident guy. Maybe a great name for a guy of his confidence, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he's full of confidence. Here he is, out at Crowthorne, England. You can see him just working out in his head.
It is also very much a mental game, hey? I mean...
Very, very much. Nice, there we go. Going left foot, back lip, hopping all the way around, back 3 to back lip again. There she is. Indie double tantrum. Boosting that. Left foot hard way 2 onto the tail. Not quite getting locked in to the full pull that he wanted on that. Still very hard to get up. Left foot forward and go the hard way 2 rounds. You've got to get your tail up and round over. Nice. There's that melon mauve. He's got them so good.
For those of you out there, Rocco's in here doing all the moves with his hands, so you can't see it.
Yeah, I'm doing it all. But yeah, then you saw Liam then going frontside 180, over rail to back lip, then going frontside 4. But as you said, it is a mental game as well, especially with things like this. When you're watching other riders and you're trying to work out, right, what do I need to do to beat that? That's a trick that'll beat quite a few as well. Nice. There it is, 180, back lip, front 4 round.
Damn.
See what score he gets now that he's landed a run.
That was a solid run, not just a landed run, but a solid run. Uh-oh.
Ooh.
It's never a good thing when it can go one of 2 ways when the judges need more time. Holy smokes, how do we score that? And in fact, incredible run. Or, he made some pretty major mistakes there.
Yeah, it can always go 2 ways. Some tough decisions being made up there today, that's for sure. What we got?
Oh, that's just the team red.
Yeah.
I was like, tie score, but no, it's a team red score, excuse me.
But it feels like forever as well, waiting on the dot for your score. There it is.
There we go.
64-3-3. And we'll see what that does for the teams.
Now we have our 2 team captains will go against each other. Julia Rick from Germany will drop in first.
So Julia, captain for the red team, her final run. On a 50 at the moment from her first run. Definitely going to want to be definitely going to be wanting to improve on that. Excuse me for getting my words mixed up there. Okay, here she comes. Right foot, backboard, back 2. Then coming left foot forward. Heel 5, trying to get that late nose grab on it. Might have got a little tickle on it.
So much power for such a tiny person as well. It's amazing.
Yeah. Not also does Julia shred the rails, air tricks as well. Or she can do a lot of very good air tricks. And again, it just comes from that power, like you said. And then right foot into the Claudia. Oh! Going for that stale shifty back 1. Unfortunately going down on that. Probably going to be first run scores with that 50. But we'll see what the judges have to say. Yeah, it just landed down at the bottom of that transition a little bit. It's always harder when you land closer to the water on a landing ramp like that in wakeboarding, because you don't have that time to sort yourself out as you're coming down to the water. If the tail hits it and then you hit the water, it really does send you off. In
transition gives you a little bit of that moment, and at the bottom it's more like an impact. Yeah?
Exactly, exactly.
34.66. Well, you were dead on the money about the 50-point score for a keeper. All right, Maria Rougier.
So first she's looking for a 51.67, so she needs 0.01 of a point. So close margins. Here we go, Marie. 50-50, hopping it round. Coming left foot forward into that XL kicker. Boosting a mute heel front 5. And back lip, hopping down into that incline. Maybe not quite what she wanted. If she'd got what she wanted, she would have done that corner for sure. But she'll just have a quick minute, wait for the cable to get tight again, and she'll be straight off, heading back down the lake.
Give her time to meditate here.
And here we go, straight into the Claudia rail. No time to mess around. Nice, back three, big, super clean. Dealing with a little bit of slack, but dealing with it well. Yeah, there's that nice hit again.
There was a nice gap too.
Yeah, going right foot, back lip on the banana, dropping back down into the corridor before going back three. Very nice hit that. Oh,
And she made it on top this time. 5 points for that minimum, huh? And I think we just had a gear shift.
Yeah.
You catch that?
Yeah, I saw that. So there's Marie's slow-mo and recap video. Left foot, there it is. Mute heel from 5. Stomping it. And that back three. And then time for scores in a moment. Oh no.
I've had that happen before. You get something caught down in between the boards and it twists and you just can't get it back up. You have to get a tool in there to twist it out. All right, 47 points. Yeah, that first score is the keeper.
47.
I didn't see what the score was there for Gray, but we're going to get our overalls here as we see who's moving on. Team Red. Ooh, 1 point. Not even.
You are kidding.
1/10 of a point. Team Gray just missing out by 1/10 of a point there. 190.66 to 190.65.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
That's Red going through. Well done to Red.
That means we're going to see red and blue going up against each other. Excuse me, yellow. Yeah, red and yellow. I looked at the wrong score from the yellow earlier on as we look back at some of the highlights from the first set of rounds here. And we'll move on to 2 runs with Team Red, or Team Gray. I'll get this right one of these days, Rocco. I promise you it's going to be Team Yellow with a 195.32 score from their first round against Team Gray with a 190.65. Was it Red with a 6.5? No, I'm never going to get it right. You know what? You're on. I'm out.
All right, then. So we're going to be going forward now into the finals of the head-to-head. And
Just
that
putting
of the
X's
teams.
through all of my stuff here.
So yeah, 2 teams are now going to go head-to-head. And that's going to be the yellow team and the red team. The yellow team consisting of Loic, Timo and Claudia. And the red team consisting of John, Felix and Julia.
No, no, no. My, oh my, oh my. Putting the wrong points on the wrong team. But it's, yeah, 1/10 of a point difference between those last 2 teams. That is unbelievable.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, that's how close it was.
Like we keep saying, I'd rather the judges be judging than me. Still plenty of people out catching the wakeboarding. As you've said, Troy, if you're out in Munich this weekend, you need to be down there.
It's a great location to be at for sure, no doubt about it. Beautiful park here, the Munich Olympic Park. Always something going on, and this weekend it is the Munich MASH from the 24th to the 26th of June 2022. Glad to have the action back. And of course having people out and about and being able to interact and mingle with each other and see some activities.
Yeah.
Of course we have today the wakeboard. A little bit of a rain delay earlier on with some thunder and lightning, but that makes it more interesting. Tomorrow we got a full day of action going on with BMX, skateboard, and then of course on Sunday we're going to see the finals for everything with wakeboard, BMX and skateboard. And let's not forget, we have the MASH Village where you can wander through, check out all these different products and foodstuffs that are on offer here at the Olympic Park for Munich MASH 2022. And yep, she's having a good time. And so is everybody else, we hope.
Yeah, as you said, it's a great venue with everything going on here. Skateboarding, wakeboarding, BMXing.
And there you see the Olympic Tower. Great views from up there as well. You can see all the way out to Garmisch-Partenkirchen and the mountains, and some beautiful views of downtown Munich.
Can members of the public go up there?
Yeah, unless they've got it closed for whatever reason. But usually, you know, you can go up there, you can walk around. There's a ring, and you can see they have on the windows different locations drawn, so you can actually see what's out the window there. And on the upper level, they have binoculars that you can look through. Yeah, it's a really nice area here. And like I said, there's tons of stuff to do. And there you go. Ah, they've confirmed it. It is Team Yellow and Team Red, like I told you.
You have me double guessing myself then.
No, you are absolutely correct, Rocco. There's just me and my old eyes read the wrong stuff 4 times in a row. Can you believe that?
But yeah, there we have it. Team Yellow versus Team Red. Loic, Timo and Claudia up against John, Felix and Julia. And this is going to bring the close to the wakeboard action for today, isn't it?
It is. 2 runs to bring the action through. And then we'll have everything ready to go for tomorrow for a full day of action starting right away in the early afternoon at 12 o'clock. I think it's 12 o'clock. Very latest. Let's see. I'll double check this for us here. Yeah, tomorrow starts at 12:30 with the wakeboard elimination men. Then we have 2:30 BMX final women, and that is 5:30 BMX best trick. What else we got going on? Skateboard elimination men, 3:45 tomorrow. Skateboard final men, 7, and skateboard best trick tomorrow at 8 p.m. So, like I said, a full day of action happening tomorrow, Saturday, and then, of course, all the big finals on Sunday for all 3 sports. So, yeah, lots to do and see here. But before that all happens, we're going to finish off today with a bang with our yellow team going up against the red team.
That's the one.
For a wakeboard team, yeah.
So, yeah, yellow versus red. Loic's going to be up against John. Timo is going to be up against Felix, and Claudia up against Julia. Ooh, I can't even call one at the minute, to be honest. I'm just trying to think who I'd put my money on. Not too sure.
Here, having to swim before he goes, or just enjoying that fresh duck water?
Yeah.
Oh, the ground is really soft here. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
Look at those features. You mentioned often the team that built those and put them together and put the park together. It really is big.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is big. It's hard to get a proper perspective of it until you actually see the riders on it and get a high overview of the course from an angle, just how massive it really is.
Yeah, the obstacles that Untitled have brought down to this event are just huge at the moment. And another good thing to say is kind of like what we've got in the wakeboard team event. We've got all female captains.
Yeah.
All these obstacles are female pro features. So that's obviously the Anne Fryer one. We've got the Marie Rouge, we've got Claudia's, and then we've got Anna Nickstad's. And as you can see, Unit do just build the sickest obstacles in the sport.
Unit builds some units.
Yeah, they really do. Really do. All plastic welded, made out in near Poland. And yeah, get onto their website, check out their catalogue. If you've got a wake park you want to expand, these are the guys to go to.
Now, for those of the people out there that don't understand, how are these secured for an event like this? Because they don't move at all when the riders go over them.
No, they're obviously all secured down to the bottom of the lake. There'll be a big concrete pad, some of them weighing up to 500 kilos, on each corner of the obstacle, and then the anchor lines, which are tying it to the anchor, will actually be cross-anchored underneath the obstacle, and that just provides some really good stability if there's ever any wind, change in water level. But yeah, it just keeps the rails exactly where we need them for the riders.
All right, Loic Deschaux getting ready to drop. Here we go.
Here we go, yellow team getting started. Right foot, front board, passing the handle, then spinning back round, back 2. What's he got for us off there? There it is, that mute mode 5. Just falling back a little bit on that one, not as clean as we saw previously.
Kept the control though.
Then left foot onto the creeper, hard way 2. Stealthish grab, rewind out. Then left foot forward. Nice. I love the way he does that toe back 2 and lays it out a little bit as he gets that grab before spinning it back round into the landing. And then 50-50, 50-50 into that back 3 down the firecracker. Again, a very solid run from Loic. Similar to what we saw previously, the only difference maybe not the perfect landing on that right foot mute mode 5 that he got, which we'll probably see on the rerun here. Here it is, boosting into that kicker. Up, grab, flip. Grab the handle, spin it around, spot the landing, but just falling back ever so slightly. Yeah, that's the one. Toe back 2, rewind 2.
Dug deep for that one, and he'll get a score of 74. Wow. That's a great way for Team Yellow to start things off against Team Red.
Yeah.
Who is their one they're going against? Two team captains talking with you, a little bit of strategy with each other as they stretch out. Next up,
Mr. John Dryland. There he is, he's ready. Riding for slingshot. Coming in, right foot forward. Going the handle pass front board, 90 out, then coming toe side. There's that nose peak with the handle pass this time, mixing it up a little bit. And left foot onto the creeper, 50-50, step up front 1, rewind 360 out. Getting the spins in both ways. Staying right foot forward. There's the heel 7, bringing back round to right foot forward again before coming into that rail to rail. But choosing to ollie 180 into the corridor by then spinning pretzel 3 back out. Again, a really solid run from John.
Yeah, it should get him some good points. I don't know if he's going to be in the 70s, but
maybe not quite, but I don't think he'll be too far off. There is that handle pass. Nice. There's that nose pin, just getting that handle pass in there as well. Sometimes easier to handle pass that trick if you overshoot it a little bit. If you go a little bit too big, if you pass the handle, it just makes that landing slightly easier rather than trying to land from height when you're wrapped up. So it just shows how flexible these riders are, that they can adjust to how they've come off the kicker.
Close but no cigar, 64-66, but you know, it is team here, so average good scores. Across the board will always win out over 1 great score and 2 poor ones.
Yes, definitely, always. And there we are, back onto the yellow team, Timo, Austria. Let's see what he's got. Coming in right foot forward to that first unit rail. Going up onto the nose, hopping it around 180 onto the nose again, which would be the tail, before going back 1.
Holy moly!
Ooh.
That was massive.
That was massive. Mute, heel 9 there. Then going onto the creeper, getting onto the nose, before hopping up front side 1 hard way, then back 1. Bring it back round right foot. Gordy rail. Nice, back 2, rewind 2 off the heels. And then 50-50, 50-50. Oh!
Yeah, transfer over the middle set.
Nice. Then a big old transfer front 3 down that firecracker on the stairs down into the bottom lake.
Loic happy about that one.
Yeah, I would be. Definitely.
Timo's score will be coming up as soon as we get through his review here, and Loic and Timo giving each other a bit of the cracker hug after the cracker. Oh!
Yeah, nice heel 9 there.
What if they ever get up in the air and go, wow, I'm really high. 84.33. Wow. That is an impressive score.
That is a score. Very good. Timo brought the heat on that one, and it paid off.
Top score so far in the team competition as we get ready to drop Mustache Man Felix Georgie.
All right, here he is, Felix, coming off the dock. Nice. Big toe front 3 over the top of that, landed in the transition of it.
Oh no!
Going for the crow mode, as I said earlier, he does it a little bit different. He does the toe front roll first before doing the front 3, and it just looked like he got a little bit stalled out on that front roll. Didn't quite get the rotation quick enough to allow him to get round for that front 3 rotation to land blind. You see it again here. Boost, pop, gets the grab. Yeah, just didn't quite get over to it. Let's see what his score says.
Oh, 16. Costly. There is still the second run, though, and we have seen this numerous times today. The second runs have made some good scores come down.
Well, we saw it with the blue and yellow team earlier, didn't we? In their second runs, it really changed the game up.
So Claudia up next here. Agnini getting ready to drop for the yellow team. Team captain. She was not happy earlier on. No. Helmet came off. She threw it. She is a fierce competitor.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, Claudia's one of them that gets in competition mode, and she turns it on. Here we go, right foot. Going through front side 270, 90 out, right foot forward. Boost the KGB, so clean that KGB she does.
That's right in front of the judges' stand as well, so if you can keep it clean right there, that's the best place to do it.
Going back lip, back 90 on the Anna Nickstad rail. Getting a full pull, but not 100% locked in. And then right foot, nice. Mexican with a little indie grab. Coming off a different kicker to what everyone else is using. The judges are gonna rate that, doing something a little bit different. And then nice, right foot, 50-50, front 3, with a little rail to rail in there as well before. Very nice, clean run. I'm sure the rest of the yellow team are going to be really happy with that as well.
Yeah, the first thing you hear coming off there, yeah, girl, nicely done. So waiting on review here from Claudia and her score. Just cool as a cucumber on that, eh?
Yeah.
Barely a grimace.
Easy.
Surprise! Camera. 51 points, solid score. All right, so Team Yellow. It is Team Yellow, right?
Yes, there's Team Yellow. Yeah.
They're up around the 200-point mark. Team Red still needs to pull in a few points here. 80.66 at the moment with their team captain dropping in right now.
So here goes Julia. Going in right foot. Front lip, back 2. Then cutting in hard. Nice. Going switch heel front 7. Getting the late mute grab. Mixing it up a little bit rather than going before the first handle pass. Yeah, they're nice and locked in on that backboard front 2. Spinning around. Julie just wanted to get a good score on the table.
Yeah, they definitely need it at the moment. You know, second runs are still to come, but they got to pad some of that scoring in case something happens in the second runs. Or rather, if something doesn't happen. Oh, no!
Oh!
That was a close one. She held onto the handle and managed to stay up, even with a little bit of a sit down in the back seat there.
Yeah, luckily just saved it there on that 50-50 rail to rail. I think she was looking for the back 3, but maybe just didn't quite get the release off that second rail that she hopped to as well as she'd wanted, meaning she only got the back 1. But here you see the left foot front heel side 5, and then passing the handle finally, and then getting the grab. Just changing it up a little bit. And there we go, 50-50. Yeah, you can see she just didn't quite get the handle pass she wanted straight away.
I thought she'd lost the handle, to be honest with you, and that she managed to hold on to it. And there's the reaction.
Mustache man, as you say.
He's going to hate me for that, but it's, hey, you know, if you can grow a great mustache and curl it at the end, you should enjoy it.
Yeah, I think
I can't do that. I end up with, like, peach fuzz hanging off one side.
Yeah, I can't. I just grow bum fluff on my face.
48 points for Julia Rick. And we're jumping to second runs here, back to the top of our starting order with Loic, but we're going to take a look at the overall standings for the moment here. And wow, Team Red really in the doghouse here with 128.66. So they've got to pick up the pace in their second runs if they want to catch up with Team Yellow, who's got a solid 209 points here and 3 good scores on the board.
Yeah, as you said, Yellow really up ahead at the minute. Red will be doing everything that they can to try and fix that. And then first rider for the Yellow team, Loic, currently with a 74, a very good, solid first score. Straight out France, 19 years old. Yeah, kid rips it. Okay, here we go. Nice, going toe side front ball, getting the early handle pass and spin it back out.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That was massive. He just nosedived into that landing though.
that was monstrous. Again, going for that mute mode 5. Not quite going to plan on this one. The one previous he got, not the best of landings, but the one before that was textbook, I've got to say. So he's got it in there. Here we go.
Maybe he really did just surprise himself with the amplitude there. I mean, that was huge.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the biggest jumps we've seen all day long today.
like you said earlier, it's always it'll always be worrying if you surprise yourself going off a kicker.
So 13.66, he'll definitely be keeping that 74-point score from the first run and hoping that his teammates will be able to step it up as well. First up, though, we got John Dreiling. He had a pretty solid first run score, so, you know, he can relax through this one, I think. He's definitely going to want to fight through it and try and get some more points, but he doesn't have to stress about it, let's put it that way.
Definitely. Like I said, he got a good score under his belt on the first run. There he goes. Getting onto the water, right foot, John Dryland. Nice, little hand drag back one. We're not seeing that yet. Mixing it up. John's very good at those hand drags like that. And there's that nose peak 5 this time. Very nice.
Scaring some of the wildlife in the water there as the ducks scattered for sidelines.
And then go for that creep. Again, a little bit of a toe bash on there. Go and hop up front 1, front 3. And then onto the Claudia. Ooh.
That was buttery.
Yeah. Did the 360. Looked like he was only going to pull off the 5, and then very last minute pulled off the final 360. And then that final hit from top lake to bottom lake.
That's 2 solid runs for John. So, I mean, he's representing Red very well here. Not making many mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, and making sure that he keeps them in the play. But, I mean, they've got 208 points. There's not a lot you can really say about that here.
Nah, not at all.
Wait a minute, was it Red with 208 points?
No, it was Yellow.
There I go again, making those mistakes. Crazy.
Nah, Yellow with
208.
That's it.
Yeah.
But John probably looking for a score increase on this one, especially with that nose peak 5. Yeah, the Ducks were not happy about that.
Nah, they weren't loving that.
Concentration in the face. Okay, waiting on the score now.
69. Great job by John to improve his score.
Jumped up. Well done to John.
Yep.
Definitely brought it for his team. It was needed.
So Timo up next. Run 1 was a great 84. I mean, that's the high score of the day so far for our team competition. So he really rocked it. Question is, can he improve on that? Does he even need to?
Well, does he need to? I'm sure he'll be giving it all his best, though. So going in, right foot onto the nose, hopping it round, then onto the tail, back 1.
Good golly.
Wow.
Did I just say good golly? I did. That was
Nice, onto the creeper toe side, hopping up front side 1, onto the nose, then back 1. Nice hit there as well. Super technical going up the hard way as well. There's that roll to blind.
Seems to have found the flow on the course.
Got the indie grab on there.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh, wow.
Damn.
I thought that was going to go a little bit pear-shaped for a second then, but he pulled that back. Timo going 50-50, 50-50.
Can you say he's happy about that run?
Oh, yeah.
That's 2 fantastic runs for Timo.
Let's re-watch some of that. Mute, much better grab on that one compared to the previous one. Big boost in heel 9.
That was so huge. Oh my goodness.
And here's that hit on the Anna rail. Popping up, spinning back out. Super clean landing.
Love how he holds it as well.
Yeah.
It's almost like he hoses through the landing and then, I can stand up.
Yeah. Yeah, locks himself in there.
So first score was an 84.33. Ho-ho! An 89!
Jeez.
I didn't think it was possible, sir, but there, he's done it.
It is happening for yellow team today, and especially
Absolutely.
Timo. Very excited to watch Timo ride tomorrow in the men's competition.
We have some serious wind rolling in at the moment here, so there could be a delay. Just to warn you folks, if the rain does start to fall again. But so far it looks like they're going to continue to go. And you know that Felix definitely wants to get in there because, you know, he needs to score. He needs to score here.
Definitely. First run only getting a 16. We know Felix has got a lot more in the tank than that. There we go. Toe back 4, little tap on the end of that Anna Fryer rail. Then going up the firecracker. Oh, mixing it up.
That's different.
Yeah, going up that first firecracker from the bottom pool. And then transfer.
No. Hold on to it.
Getting a little bit caught up on the Anna rail there.
You can see how that wind is blowing there in the background on that banner. It's really ripping. How is that going to affect these guys?
On the down, when they're going back to the start dock, maybe not so much because then it's a tailwind. It's more the headwind, especially going off these big kickers as well. That's when you're going to start to feel the wind a little bit more.
Yeah.
So maybe that was why Felix chose not to hit the kicker and actually chose to hit the firecracker up to the top lake. Yeah, you can see it here. The wind has picked up.
Yeah, considerably. All right, so a little bit of a crash at the end of Felix's run. His first score was 16 even, so he'll definitely improve on that, but it's maybe not going to be enough to get his team really up into the mix with them needing a lot of points to catch up to the 208 that is currently the score for yellow. Yellow,
that's it. Yeah, it's unfortunately going down on that same hit that we saw Timo doing. Rail, and then front board firecracker down into the bottom lake.
there you go, 46.33. So definitely an improvement, but not where they need to be.
Now yellow team captain Claudia, currently with the score 48.
No helmet throwing this time, at least.
No, we like that.
The intensity, though.
Here we go. I know, sorry, Claudia with a 51 so far. Left foot back 2, onto that Anna rail, then coming up, there's that KGB.
I don't think anybody will begrudge you telling that her score was 48 and then not 51, and me telling it's the red and the gray team competing in the final here. So you're not at fault there at all. Look at that wind buzzing.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Claudia, then one more rider. Here we go, Claudia. Mexican roll with that indie grab straight into her own rail. She knows exactly how to ride that thing. She helped design it. And there it is. Outside in from the top lake to the bottom lake. 50-50 rail to rail, front 3. Very, very good run again from Claudia. Solid bolts. Should be proud of that. There's David saving that. I feel like that ramp back up onto the dock is either going to go perfectly or you're going to go out the back or not enough. There it is.
All right, right, one more rider to go. That's Julia. We'll see what the score is for Claudia. She could pump her team score up a little bit. Nah, not so much, though. No. 47.66. A little bit of, maybe a little bit of a prophetic call from you. 48.51. 4 points off. Okay, and there we see Julia getting ready to go. I think that was a disgusted look at, hey, what's this wind all about?
It was, wasn't it?
That was
up
very
the heavens.
much so. But look at the score difference there. Team Yellow with a 214.
And it said that
massive.
Julia needs a 98.67. So going footboard on that first down a rail. Toe back.
Oh, no.
No.
I think she knew it the minute she hit that ramp, the wind caught her.
Yeah.
And she just didn't have what she needed.
Yeah,
so,
that will catch you on those headwinds, especially off those big kickers up onto the top lake as well, where you can see it howling down.
Let's have a look here.
Yeah, just kind of sent her off a little bit. Oh, bit of a nasty crash as well.
Yeah, that's heavy. I mean, now I get the whole vest business.
Yeah.
Impact vest definitely necessary, but a great job by the Team Yellow. I mean, if we're looking at those scores, they were solid across the board. They were consistent across the board, and therefore they've got their 214 points to 163 and change. So that means Team Yellow will take it today.
Yeah, great riding from Team Yellow. Loic, Timo and Claudia absolutely put it down. Those results for the second run of the final.
And that second run from Timo with an 89. I mean, wasn't expecting now. He knew he could get some good scores, but wow. That definitely wasn't expected with a full pull in that second run.
Yeah, 89, that's a pretty crazy score.
So there you go. That's a happy Team Yellow winning the team competition here. We'll take a look back at some of the highlights from Team Yellow with that massive, massive air from Timo.
Huge hill 9 there from Timo. Getting that high score of the day, like you said, Troy, with that 89. Then that hard hit there, getting up on the nose. But then before hopping round hard way up onto the rail. And there we go, Mexican rolls flying, getting the handle pass, and just lands in the transition perfectly. No slack, but a little bit of slack, but nothing really that needs to be worried about.
Mexican roll with a spicy salsa landing. I mean, Jesus, doesn't get much better than that. That's the one that put them over the top for sure. And now we get the awards ceremony here. It does appear as though it started to rain just a little bit, but we're lucky enough that it's end of day and end of shift for all of these athletes, as Team Yellow is the winner of the wakeboard team contest. And as I mentioned, there's lots of action still to come in the next days here, so don't go away. If you're in the Munich area, come by and join us. No need to buy tickets or anything to get in. All events are free to view. And of course, there's plenty of stuff happening in the MASH village as well.
Yeah, so much going on, like you said. And I think the great thing about this event is it is free to just come and watch.
Yep.
I think it's great. And I think it's good as well for expanding these three sports as well, wakeboarding, skateboarding and BMXing.
Most definitely, because I think a lot of people look at wakeboarding and think, you know, we talked about this earlier. I asked you about the boat situation. That's expensive, man, and there's not a lot of big lakes. So, you know, this is a really great, I don't even want to call it alternative anymore. It's become more or less mainstream to use cable wake parks in order to train wakeboarding. And this is what we're seeing here at an event like Munich MASH. You've got these cable wakeboard setups that are now mobile.
Yeah, definitely. And they can just be taken up and put down. You can build one in a day and take it down in less than a day. And they can just be took anywhere. It's great what SKATEBOARD brought to the industry. And